Yo, you thought the fighters were important? Nah, it's all about that piece of clothing. Yeah. With Nintendo's E3 conference coming pretty soon, I've been thinking, yeah, we might see a Mii costume. If, like, potentially a Mii costume's available later today, and watch the Sakurai presentation after the E3 Direct. I could see him coming. If not, well, who knows? But other than that, Mii costumes to me at least are pretty cool. I actually mained Mii Fighter when they first came out. I wasn't very good at the game. To me, Mii costumes are a really interesting thing for the franchise. On one hand, they're the gatekeepers for a lot of characters. Certainly, like, we don't really know the rules for characters in the game, but you ain't seeing Geno come in anytime soon. That's all I'm saying. But on the other hand, it's the same hand, but the other hand. On the other hand, you have Sakurai go but and all of a sudden everybody's freaking out, and it's just, it's really fun to see a character you don't really expect show up, like become a Mii costume. So I'm gonna have a list of characters I think would make really good ones, and we don't get any more in Geno situations anytime soon. When thinking of Mii costumes I want to see in this game, I thought of some that I would love to see, like franchise-wise, character-wise, but definitely ones I don't think have a great chance. Not that it wouldn't have a good moveset or anything, I just don't think that it could happen anytime soon. That's all I really need to say, so let's just get into it. Let's talk about our favorite characters getting turned into clothing. Quote. I'm hitting y'all hard to start with. Quote is actually my most wanted costume in Smash. Look at him, he just looks cool. That's all I need to say, I guess. Moving on. Alright, so why is this guy a main character and not a fighter? Well, he can make a pretty cool moveset. I think he has a good amount of guns, good amount of moves that could happen. Maybe like an actual bubble shield, that'd be kind of fun. But no. You wanna know why? Do you even need me to like tell you why? Just, like look at the history of indie fighters. You see any of them in the roster? I don't think so. Seeing Shantae in the roster? No, she got a spirit. She did get a spirit though. Indie games are getting a lot more notice in this game than ever before in the franchise. You got spirits now with Shantae. That's the only one I know. I don't know a lot of spirits off the top of my head. But then you also got Mii costumes. You got like Sans, the funny skeleton. Cuphead's a character too. Not a character. Costume. Yep. I know everything about this game. Certainly. And yeah, you got all those guys. Don't got any trophies, unfortunately, but Quote can definitely be a Mii costume. It would be really cool. Keep that indie spirit going. Keep it strong. Keep it beautiful. Another thing is, the guy just looks cool. You see Sans, you see Cuphead. If you like try to separate them, make your own like creative things, you still see Sans and Cuphead. With Crowd, I think like people that don't know who he is will just think he looks cool. That cool hat, the cool tank, the red jeans, red pants. He just has that style that I think a lot of people that actually like try to make cool costumes would dig. One more thing before we go. This guy definitely deserves a full package. Get him that deluxe DLC music. Get him all that. Gotta pay 75 cents for that music. It's gonna be beautiful. Like, you ever listen to Cave Story music? I hope so. Gosh, dang. Ooh. Not gonna sing any right now. I'm having too much fun. Also get Curly. That would be cool. Please. Master Chief. Hitting you strong once again. Maybe a bit more boiling, maybe. Because I'm hitting you with this hot take. Master Chief. he could be a fighter. I could definitely see him as a fighter. This guy, he's Master Chief. And he can do anything. He's Master Chief. If I were to think of Master Chief as a fighter, he would only have like his alien guns and maybe an energy sword. The hammer as a forward smash would be pretty cool, but no like real guns because of the rating. And you don't really want to see Master Chief without like his classic AR, right? Well, I do because he's gonna be a me fighter. If you had the fighter without like half of his weapons, people would like kind of complain. I think it's not really what they wanted. They want to see the Master Chief in this full deal. With the me costume, it's just kind of like at least we got him. At least we got something. So, sure, it's not like what everybody wants, but it's what they're gonna get. Maybe, I don't know. I know I just hit you with a hot take, but I'm gonna hit you with a blazing one this time. Do I think Master Chief should be a gunner? No, I think it should be a sword fighter. You see that energy sword? That thing's cool. I think that could be like a really cool thing. I don't want to see him as a brawler. Sure, he uses his fists once or twice. That melee attack is really strong. But, that would be weird. I don't want to see him as a gunner, because what gun they going to use? A plasma pistol? I don't want to see Chief wield a plasma pistol. No. Pull out that energy sword. It's iconic. It looks kind of goofy, but it's really cool. And you're just going to see him slash away, bro. That's what we need. Also, once again, get the music in there. Like, you already know what song I'm thinking of. Get it in there. Freddy Fazbear. Hot take after hot take. Is this one too hot? This one's kind of warm take, actually. But Freddy Fazbear. Look at that thing. I need him now. I don't know much about the lore in this game. I kind of went off its sister location. Maybe even before then. I didn't really play the fourth game really. But it still was a part of my childhood. And I would love to see him in this game. He's goofy. He's an internet pick, definitely. But if Sans was an internet pick too, and he's in the game, why can't this animatronic bear get in either? Come on, Sakurai. Come on, just give it to me. Just bring him over here. Give him to me. I just want to give him a little pet. Just a little pet. Just a little one. Small, teeny one. I don't really have a lot more to say. I don't really think he needs a music track. If he was to get one, potentially, it should definitely be a Living Tombstone remix. It's not possible in the slightest. But ooh, the intense dopamine in my brain every time that da 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 da, that if that shows up in any way, shape, or form, I'm ooh, yes. Get Sakurai, come on, give it to me, bro. Give it to me. Toho. Make it clear off the bat, don't know anything about Toho. I don't really hear a lot of people saying anything about it other than weebs. I think it's kind of like a shooter genre, like a Galaga, but if you hated yourself, I think that's a good definition. That's all I really gotta say. Actually, I got one more thing. Music. I have heard Toho music. Ooh. Gimme, Sakurai. You know you want to. No. Hot take one more time. Bring it in. Come on. Come with me. Hot take central over here. Mobile gaming is a big thing. It's really big. Super big. I could just throw in the dude jumping up and down for endless times, and I'd make $1 billion from a mobile game. It's big. It's really big. So it should be in the biggest gaming crossover. When I say mobile gaming, I'm not talking about this garbage shovelware you see in the App Store nowadays. Like, I'm not talking about no 3D Stickman dude running around invading my information with their intrusive ads. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the good old days. You got Subway Surfers, Angry Birds, Jetpack Joyride, and you got the new stuff. You know, there's some pretty good mobile games out there, like I don't have a specific costume in mind. All I know is I want something in here. I like mobile games. Mobile games are cool. This cool thing should be in that cool thing. And that's all I gotta say. Alright? Zoom! Zap! It's lightning round time. It's essentially just like honorable mentions, but like cool. It's cooler than that. I just don't have a lot to say about these guys. But all I gotta say is Sakurai, give me. The Bard. Wander Song. Yes. Yes. I played it. It's a good game. The guy looks cool. The Bard. He looks really cool. I need him now. The Knight. I think the Knight is cool, like really cool. I would give him like a big boy thing, but everything I want to say with him, I already said with like quote, at the beginning. So, yeah, just give me. For some reason, I wrote down Garfield as a Meave costume. Sure. All right. Give me. Princess Remedy. Princess Remedy. You might not know who she is. A lot of people might just know her from the platform fighter Slap City. And yeah, that's kind of it. I think she's just cool. I like her. I actually played her game before I even knew she was in that game, so that's why I'm biased. Essentially, is what I'm saying. So yeah. Tingle. People want this guy as like an actual fighter. Are you kidding me? Tingle sucks. He can have a me costume. Hot take central. Momo. Yes. Momo. Yes. You might not know her. Well, you might do know her. She was in the Google Doodle Magic Hat Academy, and that game, my favorite game of all time. Yes. Give me. Give me now. One quick thing I need to mention about this character. Just don't look up like Momo on Google Images or anything. Please, I beg of you. Just if you want to like know anything about the game, just look up just like Google Doodle Halloween 2016 or 2020. Nothing else. Literally look up nothing else. Just play the game, have fun, forget that this character ever existed. We can all have a fun day. Alright, that concludes the lightning round. We only have one more character to go. Buckle up, boys. It's gonna be a fun one. Yes! Yes, baby, give it to me. Yes, yes. This is not a joke. This is serious stuff. Not a joke. There's a lot to be said about this character, like a lot. I'm just not gonna talk about it. We already know it. You already know it. All I'll say is that he could be a cool fighter. You know, he punches, he kicks, he kicks. He does the kamehameha. It's hard to do with one hand. And yeah, but he's a me costume for me. Sorry. Why is he a me costume? Well, why do you think? There's only one rule of Smash Brothers. Game only. But one day, Dragon Ball is going to happen. I don't know when. I don't know why. It could be anything, but one day we're gonna might get a spirit, a trophy, just a song. But one day we're gonna see Dragon Ball, and everybody's going to freak out. Bloodshed in all areas, so much salt everywhere. It's gonna be intense, and I, for one, can't wait for that day to happen. So that was the video. I hope you liked it. I actually had like an outro in the thing, like I had a whole recorded outro and everything, like the actual video. But my camera just decided, what if we just like went on strike at this current moment? You gotta fix up your setup, dude. And dipped and just left. It left me sitting there for like 20 minutes just like an idiot. So that was fun. Yeah, and this is the outro now. I'm not going to say too much. The video's over. Go home. Bring the popcorn with you if you want. We have a lot of extra snacks. Bring them home with you. I don't need them. Please take them. I'm too fat as it is. Yeah. If you want, you can like and subscribe. Nothing happens, so just make me happy. I can tell my mom, and she'll probably let me have an extra cookie for dessert today. Other than that, see ya.